I'm going to show you how to rearrange formula by using a flowchart. In this example, A plus B equals C. C is the subject of the formula because C is on its own. We want to rearrange this to get B on its own. So we need to look and see how B became part of the formula. So here is B, and with it is an A. So I had B, I added A, and the answer was C. Once we have split up this formula, we can then reverse it to find out how to get B on its own. So if we look at C underneath, instead of adding A, we do the opposite. We subtract A, and out will come B. So we're reading this the opposite round to a normal sentence. We need to look at it from right to left. So our answer is C minus A equals B. Let's have a look at another example. In this example, A equals bx plus c, and again we'd like to make B the subject of the formula. So what we need to do is have a look and see how B became part of the formula. So let's start with the letter B. I can see by looking at the formula that B is with x. This means it's been multiplied by x. I then added C, and the answer was A. If we reverse the process, we will manage to find out how we got B as part of the formula. So we start with A. The opposite of adding C is to minus C, and the opposite of timesing x is dividing by x. So my answer, reading from right to left, is A minus C divided by x. Now in algebra, we write the divide like a fraction, and the answer is B. Again, let's have a look at this one. This says that n equals m plus 3s, and we want to undo this to make s on its own. So let's have a look at how s became part of the formula. If we look at this, we can see that s isn't on its own, it's with a 3. 3s means 3 times s, so we can see that s has been multiplied by 3, and then an m was added on, and all of that equaled n. If I reverse the process going from right to left, I have n minus m divided by 3 equals s. So I write that like this, n minus 3, like a fraction, divided by 3, and out comes s. Here's another one. This time we'd like to make r the subject of the formula. So we need to have a look at what r is doing. R has been added with q. After that, they were all divided by s. You can see that line there shows that they've been divided by s, and the answer was p. So if I reverse the process, I get p multiplied by s minus q equals r. So I write that as p times s, which is just ps because we don't use the multiple sign in algebra, minus q equals r. Here's one more. This one's slightly harder. If we have a look, a and b are in brackets. So b has been added to a, and then all of that was multiplied by 3 because brackets means multiply, and out came s. So going from right to left, we need to start with s, divide by 3, subtract a, and then we'll get b. So s, and remember we write a divide like a fraction, divided by 3, subtract a, and then out comes b. You'll then have this worksheet to work through. I've started off helping you what to do. For the red, you need to fill in the flowchart. So if we have a look at y, you need to add a, and out comes b. then underneath we write the opposite. Do this for the next two options. The amber ones are very similar, and so are the green, and then the final ones you need to draw your own flowchart.